The smartwatch industry has been evolving fast, but this year Apple might be pulling ahead for good. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is shaping up to be more than just a yearly refresh. From performance and health to design and connectivity, everything is being reimagined. And if the rumors are true, this won't just be Apple's best watch, it might become the most advanced wearable ever made. Now, the Ultra line has always been a little different. When Apple first launched the Apple Watch Ultra in 2022, it wasn't meant for everyone. It was bigger, it was tougher, it was made for athletes, climbers, divers, and explorers. But it also appealed to tech enthusiasts, people who wanted the very best in design, sensors, and build quality. In 2023, the Ultra 2 arrived. It brought refinements like a brighter screen and a black titanium case, but it didn't change the game. It was better, sure, but not a revolution. And now, in 2025, the Ultra 3 might finally be the watch that takes the Ultra name to the next level. Let's start with one of the boldest rumors out there, 5G. If Apple brings 5G to the Apple Watch Ultra 3, it's not just a spec bump, it's a fundamental change in how we use wearables. Think about this. Today's Apple Watch models use LTE for cellular connections. It's decent, but it's not lightning fast. With 5G, everything changes. Cloud sync becomes instant. Siri can respond without lag. Voice dictation feels real, and you don't need your iPhone nearby. But the use cases go even deeper with low latency 5G. You could use the Ultra 3 to control drones in real time or receive live translation feedback during a hike in another country, or make FaceTime audio calls in places where LTE simply wouldn't keep up. Apple may even be planning a low-power version of 5G for wearables, something that balances speed with battery life. And that brings us to a much more difficult problem: health tracking. One of the most requested features in the smartwatch world is blood pressure monitoring, and Apple knows it. For years, engineers have been working on ways to make blood pressure measurements non-invasive. The challenge is accuracy. Unlike heart rate, which can be tracked with optical sensors, blood pressure is complex. It typically needs a cuff, and Apple wants to remove that. Their approach likely involves AI, machine learning, and advanced pulse tracking. Some rumors suggest they're using a technique called pulse transit time, measuring how fast your blood pulse travels through your arteries. But that system still has a long way to go before it's accurate enough for medical use. That's why Apple may instead introduce a trend detection system rather than giving exact numbers. This system would notify users of spikes or drops, letting you know when something's off, without claiming to be a full medical tool. And that's a smart step forward. It's not flashy, but it's meaningful. Of course, to do all this from 5G to smarter health, Apple needs better hardware. Enter the S10 chip. This is expected to be the biggest performance jump the Apple Watch has ever seen. Built on the same 3nm process as Apple's latest iPhone chips, the S10 promises up to 30% better power efficiency. That's not just about saving battery, it's about unlocking new experiences. More performance means better animations, faster app loads, and support for things like on-device generative AI. With the S10, Apple can move more intelligence onto the watch itself. That means smarter coaching, automated workout summaries, and even real-time language translation, all without needing to connect to your phone or the cloud. This would make the Ultra 3 Apple's most independent smartwatch ever. You won't just use it as a second screen. You'll use it as a primary device, a real assistant on your wrist. And if the rumors are true, the battery won't just keep up, it'll thrive. The Ultra 2 already delivered impressive battery life, up to 36 hours in normal use and 72 hours in low power mode. But the Ultra 3 might push that even further. We're talking up to 48 hours of regular use, and more than 80 hours with optimizations. That's more than 3 days without needing a charge. Perfect for long hikes, weekends, trips, or work weeks where charging isn't always convenient. And it gets better. Apple is reportedly working on a new graphene-based cooling layer for the watch. This would help the Ultra 3 stay cooler during heavy tasks like GPS tracking, video calls, or long workouts. And cooler devices mean more consistent performance. There's also talk of faster wireless charging. Some sources suggest the Ultra 3 could hit 80% battery in under 45 minutes. That means a quick top-up before your next activity, no waiting overnight. Now, let's talk about the display, because Apple isn't playing it safe here either. The Ultra 3 is rumored to feature a wide-angle OLED panel. This isn't your standard screen. It's designed for visibility from extreme angles, something crucial for sports and outdoor use. Whether you're underwater or on a steep climb, you'll be able to see your data clearly. The always-on mode is getting brighter. That's a big deal for people who need quick glances in bright sunlight. And refresh rates might go up to 120 Hz, bringing smoother interactions and animations. It's subtle, but it makes the watch feel more alive. Expect new watch faces as well, ones with depth, parallax effects, and animated complications that react to your movements. The Ultra 3 may not just be a watch, it could become a canvas for personalized, dynamic design. All of this paints a clear picture. Apple isn't just refining the Ultra, They're redefining what a smartwatch can be. The Ultra 3 will likely look similar to past models, but don't let that fool you. Beneath the surface, everything is changing. From the 5G antenna to the new sensors, the internals are being built for the next generation of wearables. This is not a small step, it's a giant leap.